Hey Cancer, what's up? I did a card pull at the end of the Gemini reading over on TikTok and said, should I do Cancer tonight? The message I got from God was literally the Page of Pentacles. So it's like, how can I say no? When the boss talks, I gotta listen. So what's up, Cancer? It's time for your energy check-in for you and the one on your mind. Pulling on the energies for the week ahead of October of 2025. However, it is a timeless reading, so whenever it made its way into your algorithm and you clicked on it for a little bit, decided to come and hang out with us, is perfect timing as always. They're timeless messages and they're meant to find you when they find you. And thanks for being here. Subscribe if you're new. And if you're not getting notified, if you already are subscribed, I did get notified during a conference call with AdSense that the reason for that is because with so many content creators posting premieres and uploads and scheduling releases, and then all of the people in the world that watch YouTube and subscribe to multiple channels, YouTube has a hard time keeping up with the notifications. So it can't send out all the notifications at 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. and so on and so forth. So the best trick that he suggested to me during the conference call was to go through on the channels you subscribe to and the ones you want the notifications on, make sure those bells are set to all. And the channels that you check on your own or the ones you don't need notifications from, like for me, it's all the stuff that deals with like content creation. Right? I'm like, I don't need the notification for that. I just go and look at those channels myself when I'm in my Emperor energy working behind the scenes, right? So that'll help streamline the notifications so the ones that you want notifications from come through. So I hope that helps. And if you're new here, subscribe and turn this bell on, all right? Because I do go live every Tuesdays at 7 with an all signs, plus the individual collective readings, all right? And whatever message comes out, good, bad, or indifferent, don't you worry. I'll convey it across to you. And it's cool because when you're with me, you're ultimately protected. I'm your ride or die. I got your back and I'm your crystals. All right. Have you seen my chariot? It's got T-tops. Anyway, let's keep going. All right. Let's dig in and dive. Even my Jeep's got freedom panels. I must have always had a thing for T-tops. It's cool. All right. Let's tap in and tune in. Think about your person, Cancer. And God, tap me in, tune me into Cancer energy. You told me to get Cancer's message out today. So give me everything you got for Cancer because supper's in the back seat and mama's home hungry. So let's go, Cancer. Hey, Punky, what's up? Randy, what up, good sir? How's it going, sweet Stacy? What's up, Talon? Thanks for being here. Al, how you doing? Dale, what's going down? Hey, Christina, what's up? Hi, Caitlin, how you doing? Hey, Max. All right, you ready, Cancer? Let's go for it. Give me 2 shuffles for the cardinal water sign. What do we got? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the crazy cool Cancerians because Cancer don't want no scrubs, TLC style. Let's melt that butter. There's crab legs coming your way. Really? Is this where we're starting? Okay. Some might be in the Gemini reading for you because the Gemini reading got the Ace of Wands and things just completely went off the rails from there. It was interesting. Anyways, meanwhile, back at the ranch, you got the Magician card. A choice or decision that you're making that parts the Red Sea of red flags and allows you to move forward. Page of Cups, the Moon card, and the 2 of Pentacles. There's somebody that's making a final decision about you. Somebody that made you feel like you were their energetical scapegoat. But the Moon card shows this is being activated by the most recent full moon, and that you guys, you're not just dreaming about them, but you guys are actually telepathically still communicating. So this goes deeper than just standard dreams. All right, you're having dreams about them. No, this is like Tarot 201. We're going into like, you guys are working things out even when you're not in the same room. It's freaky. All right, let's go. It's the cool freaky though. Don't get me wrong. All right, let's dig in. Let's start with the current conditions at Cancer. What's up with you? We got the 8 of Swords. It's Gemini energy. Told you. Even before a card came out, I'm like, maybe there's something in the Gemini reaching. I don't know, whatever. The Tower card, Scorpio and Aries, right into the World card. You're at the beginning of the end of a cycle. Change in mindset, change in thinking, all right? There's more going on, actually, for you. There's more going on here on Earth than up in the universe. I don't have a major planetary positioning or any kind of an astrological event to follow for you. You're being dominantly affected by the Schumann scale. I have to actually monitor the Earth. And I mean, your dominant rock, dominant satellite is the moon, all right? Think even more local than that, okay? The Schumann scale has been peaking right now. Tons of white interference, white light, high-paced, high energy, all right? The Earth moving under your feet is a sign of things to come. Some of you guys might even have some vertigo or something going on. You got a lot of things going on in your life right now, too. That Tower on the World card shows it's burning you out, trying to keep everything together. It's like life never balances out for you, does it? To the point that you actually get to the point that you wonder why the world is constantly against you. First time I pulled vibes off of this off the world card, as if it's like you against the world, right? And it seems like it never gets better. Tower after tower after tower. And like some tarots, you're like, I've heard some tarot channels, Archer, they're like, don't worry, some towers are good. Even I brought that up here. But you're like, I haven't seen any of them good towers yet. When's those things supposed to start showing up? Hey, Brittany, what's up, girl? Right? Scorpio Aries energy is pretty strong. Some of you guys might have Scorpio Aries in your chart. I'm actually pulling some Libra vibes off the world card too. Some of y'all might even have a Libra moon. Gemini energy is strong too, so that gives me a little bit of cusper, all right? Some of y'all might even be June Geminis. June Cancers. Gemini, you already got your reading. Stop it. Sit down, Gemini. Some of y'all are definitely dealing with a Gemini. Somebody's trying to take over your reading though. The stuff in the week ahead is going to set the tone for everything that takes place between now and the upcoming Mercury retrograde that happens during Scorpio season. Oh, wow. The week ahead is going to be the beginning of a very interesting cycle for you. All right. And not a bad interesting, but kind of like you're going to enjoy this ride. Okay. Might be rough right now, Eight of Swords, but that world card shows it's going to start getting bright. All right. Okay. So let's see what's up on their side of the fence. All right. Remember, past, present, or future does not matter. All right. You're allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. My title here is just Tarot Reader, not Tarot Tell You What to Do. None of us should tell y'all what to do because you got free will too. And this, I got 2 aces already. Nice. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Cancer, Capricorn energy. Then we've got the Queen of Pentacles, so there's strong Capricorn here. 4 of Pentacles, more Capricorn. Aquarius on the start card, and the Knight of Swords for more Aquarius. This does show God making chess moves. The Knight of Swords is my chess player down here, okay? Aquarius energy, that the next phase of your healing journey requires 2 people. Interesting. The next chapter is the one to bring you guys back together to start working some stuff out. There's no time in tarot, so I'm reading for some Cancers that this has happened recently, like in the past 7 days. Clear on out to, this could be 7 years in the making. For some of you guys, longer, okay? So I'm reading to a mass collective for sure. The Cancerian energy seems like it's starting to group together with the Earth's movements and shifts affecting you more than the world around you. Cancer, I think your guys' union is what leads to a lot of unions, okay? All right, let's dig in. I want to use the Beatles deck. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Okay, cool. Definitely could be totally dealing with a Gemini, all right? Or just some of the Gemini energy from the reading bled over. See the Ace of Wands for further clarification. Scorpios here, Aries. You've got Aquarius, strong Capricorn, Virgo, more Gemini. Could even be a Cancer for some of you guys. But then Aquarius is here too. But that world card tells me it could be any sign at this point. They're like, your whole chart is activating. You're in the middle of a glow up, aren't you? Let me see what's up. Thank you. You're all over the board with your glow up. This is some powerful energy you're coming into. The moon on the 2 of Swords. So it does kind of feel like the world's been against you, that you've almost lost all hope and faith in the future and the direction. And there's a little bit of fear of the unknown. It's like you're trying to hold true to it, but there's that bit of doubt that creeps in of like, maybe I should just cut this out. Am I doing what's best for me? And it leaves you in a 2 of Swords confusion. Some of you guys might even identify as a glass child. That's been coming out in a few of the readings, okay? So it may tie in with your person as well. But for some of you guys, it goes clearing back to your childhood and the fact that like you never felt like you were seen by your family or your parents. Some of you guys might have had a sibling that required more attention, or you came from a single parent household. Maybe some of you guys were just babysit by the TV, and that's why you're like, somebody here might be a gamer because I'm seeing a Cancer that's really, really good at video games. Right? But it's like, for some of you guys, maybe it just goes back to like, just relationships and that. But I'm seeing for some of you guys, it goes clear back into childhood where you've always felt like you were never unseen. And like it's that line in the movie Titanic where Rose is like standing in the middle of a crowded room screaming and nobody even notices, right? That might be of what's led you down some of your path on this way, all right? It's like this is maybe what might have resulted in you never feeling like you're even seen in relationships leading up to your person, that this was kind of the catalyst in meeting your person in order to clear the mindset to come in fresh. So the eclipse season, bit of confusion coming to clarity. The most recent full moon cycle, though, has energized this connection. That's why the dreams are starting to get way more intense. And for those of you that are saying to me, I don't dream, I just heard a few of you, All right. Could be like maybe 8 or 9%, but they're like, I haven't dreamt in ages, Archer. I don't dream nothing. God wants to let you know with that moon card there, your dominant rock, also Pisces energy on this one, Libra too, is some of you guys might have some Pisces or Libra in your chart, is that you actually have been dreaming and you're going to get to a stage here. So you've never been fully into REM sleep. You've always got a lot in your mind. So you sleep, but like you could wake up at the drop of a hat, right? That sort of a thing. You're going to start getting to a stage or a phase of REM sleep, and it might spook you at first that you're going to start like remembering dreams. And at first it might spook you and be like, oh my gosh, all of a sudden I'm having tons of dreams. And God's like, no, you've actually been having the dreams, but there's clarity coming in that'll allow you to see them and remember them. So you might want to even start keeping a dream journal or something by your bed for those of you that don't. 3 of Cups. You've dreamt about being married to this person. Some of you guys used to be. Queen of Cups. There's still real love there on the Death card. There's a transformation that comes in on the King of Swords. You know what? This whole thing that's going on with your person, this catalyst in meeting your person even, it was in order to clear this old mindset, this old energy, the feelings of lack that your exes and your pastises and some of you guys clear back to your families have made you feel like, well, you're not good enough or you're not smart enough, never fit in, never only good for what you can do for everybody else, right? That's actually going to be cleared away. You're in the process of doing that right now with some of the hard decisions that you've been having to make with this Magician card. Some of you guys might even have some strong Virgo in your chart. But the way that the world's been constantly against you is coming to an end, and you're going to start coming into like the Scorpio vibes when it's coupled up with the King of Swords here, more Gemini energy. This is also showing me, though, that there's going to be like a new confidence after losing touch with yourself. It's like you always do so much to be that person that everybody else wants you to be, that you're starting to find your own self in your own way. You're going to start like discovering like stuff you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot I used to like doing that. Oh my gosh, I forgot I used to like watching that. And it's putting you into a point, you're actually finding yourself again. You know, you're doing better at your healing journey than you're giving yourself credit for. Maybe it's just not happening as fast as you thought it should. That leads you to feeling the way you do, but you're going to beat the devil at his own game with that Fool card because you keep going. Even though you felt like giving up lately, it's not over yet. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Look at all the emotions here. You've been in your feels a lot with stuff that's going on. Somebody here might even be an artist or a photographer. So I see somebody like lining up shots or pictures, filter work and stuff like that. Some of you guys, like some of your tastes in people are even changing too with this Death card. Depends on what you've got in your 8th house. All right, Eight of Swords. Some of the decisions you might feel rough about, but with the Page of Pentacles on the Wheel of Fortune, with the Tower coming back, bringing us full circle on this part, some of you guys have just felt like you've been long forgotten by most everyone in your life, that your circle has shrunk down to almost non-existent. But some of it by your choice, some of it by their choices. All right, Cancer, Sagittarius energy. Ooh, Sagittarius has entered the chat. What up? All right. Trust that things are shifting in the skies, but more so here on Earth to start aligning the two of you guys up. Page of Pentacles. For those of you that your phone has been quiet lately, it's not just your person, but you got like some friends or coworkers. All of a sudden your phone's going to go from silence to like active. All right. Some of you guys might even keep your phone in just private mode the whole time, but it's changing. Some of you guys are in the public eye, aren't you? Like maybe I'm reading for a celebrity couple or a future upcoming celebrity couple, a breakout into the industry of whatever it is that you're into, whether it's like Hollywood or social media would, something about there is something coming through on it. So it's like your love life and your work life are going to hit at the same time. 3 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Let me see what's up on this Wheel of Fortune because it's got some neat vibes to it. Cancer, Sagittarius energy. Some of you guys are born on the 8th or the 12th, the 7th, the 27th, 13th, 5th, the 15th comes out, 17th is here again, 8th is there again too. 10 of Swords, the Magician, and Temperance. Wow, all of a sudden Sagittarius energy is coming in strong. 5 of Wands for Leo too. On the work home front, Okay, what do you got, Sag? Hang on just a second. Let me scry into the Temperance card a little bit. Either chatbot is your best friend, Cancer, or some of you guys are trying to use like AI, like maybe an AI application process or something to try to like corner the edge in the industry because you've been looking for work forever or something, or a job change. The biggest thing on it, just make sure you can kind of back up what the artificial AI chatbot intelligence says you're capable of. All right. Like if you're trying to get like into the music industry and it says you know all of Bach, Schubert, Beethoven, and a lot of other big words like that, you might want to check to find out what their music actually was. Right? Beethoven's famous symphony, but it's fine. Yeah, because it's like you're at a point that it's like you're tired of like living from paycheck to paycheck, like stretching yourself like a rubber band, really thin, really tight. You know what? Just as you're getting ready to check out, I see here that it's like some of you guys might even have heard of restructuring coming in the workplace or like going back to work, ending of remote work or something. Here's the thing is that as a result of a restructuring in the workplace, you actually get kept on board, and due to the company cuts, they're going to restructure the payment system too. So you actually wind up like getting I think this might have come out for Taurus earlier too, something similar, where like the pay structures in the workplace are restructured so that it allows for your incoming and your outgoing monies to balance better. I dig that for you. It's just coming in on the Page of Pentacles to Temperance. So before Sagittarius season, your finances will be very nice because Temperance is top shelf energy. All right. Interesting. If you are just planning to start your own business, it'll be a slow takeoff, but by Sagittarius season, you're going to hit just the right person that the word of mouth starts and it starts taking off. Or if it's digital, you hit just the right algorithm at the right time. All right. By Sag season, you on easy street riding a gravy train. Ha! I love it. All right. Anything else on the left front? Or are we going into the person's vibes? What's up? Let's see what we got. I mean, things are shifting for you. 8 of Pentacles. Okay. 2 of Wands. And the lovers. Let's get into the love department because Gemini keeps stomping all over this. They're trying to totally take over. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they want to talk. Like big time want to talk. All right, let's go to love. Let's do it to it. Thanks for being here too, Cancer. Hope you guys are doing good and having a good day. Thanks for subscribing, being part of the channel and the family. All right. I do go live every Sundays. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. for an all signs. Most recent one's available. It's out now. Check it out if you missed it. And each individual live reading too. And we are working here at the family to get us up to 100,000 subscribers so that if we can pull that off by Christmas, Sag Cap season, when that plaque shows up, I'll wrap it up so we can open it together because it's our plaque, not mine. And then we'll do like a super chat personal question thing. No super chats required. We'll just go till I got no vocal cords left. All right. So definitely check it out and check out the link tree. It's got the links that are all safe to click on. So Page of Swords wisely. There's a lot of that AI tarot out there. If you ever see a loop of a candle, you know it's AI tarot. All right, automation is going to take over every industry someday. Speaking of candles, Frankie still makes them with human hands. Yeah, check her stuff out too. And she's handling the personal readings too right now. So if you do need one, check out her website, frankiestarot.com. All right. Okay, what's up with the some of this Ace of Pentacles and the Lover's card? And why does the Gemini in their chart keep trying to jump out for you? I told you start melting the butter. You're already 2 aces in on this one. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords is all that's missing. Let's see where this goes. Queen of Swords. Ooh, that's a lot of swords. Queen of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. There's a lot of swords in this person's energy on the 6 of Cups. That leads to the Ace of Cups. That's 3 out of 4 aces that comes in because this person's beaten the devil in order to come your way. And I can't show you what's on this devil card because I won't black Sharpie marker these ones out. Okay, all right. You'll just have to check out John and Yoko's 2 versions album cover. Not for me to share with you. But we're getting close on this Ace of Cups, especially with the Fool card too. Capricorn and Aries energy is pretty strong. You've got heavy Pisces, strong, super duty, like a 1-ton truck, semi heavy duty Gemini energy, and Pisces too. Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, sorry, Virgo and Libra too. So they really are at a point that they're fearing that they have lost out on the greatest thing that will ever come their way, straight up, okay? They just weren't ready for the intensity of this, and it frightened them because it was like crossing into unwanted territory, unfamiliar territory, and things started to get in the way, right? 6 of Cups on the 5 of Swords, a deeper connection to the soulmate vibes with this Ace of Cups, where they are clearing out the devil energy to come in fresh with you, all right? Something about a date at a coffee shop or something might resonate to you guys. They got scared. But they're feeling really nostalgic on the Six of Cups because Ravi Shankar and George Harrison, they had a deep bond. This is like deep soulmate stuff, right? It ties into the twin flame energy. So some of you guys, it could be the twin flame, but for others, it's actually like the reward for the twin flame journey. And you went in a soulmate direction that didn't get off the ground right away, Queen of Swords, but it's still playing out as it's supposed to. They're feeling like, you know what? It's like, especially when they're up in the middle of the night, Scorpio energy, that's when they're doing the most of the Page of Swords ink, but they're not doing it on your social media. So even my Cancers are like, I don't have social media. No, that's fine because they don't need it. Because what they're doing, hold on, my microphone got stuck. Okay. But what they're doing is they're reminiscing through their cell phone, going through like old photos, videos, text messages, and it's got them in their Five of Swords. The Five of Swords represents the 5 stages of grief in the tarot. So it shows that they're processing a lot of this, all right? So those of you guys having rough sleep patterns, you're both going through that because neither of you two can sleep right because you're telepathically communicating to each other. So you're both up at night, pacing like, okay, you guys both are listening to Staring at the Ceiling, without a doubt. I mean, Caitlin Petty says thank you because her Spotify counts are going up, or Apple Music, right? I'm hearing Alex Warren come out on the Six of Cups, though. The song Ordinary might resonate, and I can't get into that register, so I won't sing it out loud and wreck your eardrums, right? But the song might be in your playlist or you've heard it on the radio recently. Interesting. I do like how somebody is definitely into photography or a social media content creator or like brand ambassador or something. Because even this is George Harrison taking one of the first selfies ever taken. All right. Strong Pisces energy on this too, because George was the February 25th Pisces, all right? Some of you guys might be born on, you were the 2nd or the 25th comes out. Or angel number 225 maybe resonate, or it's part of like their address or license plate number. Interesting. Okay. So give me a little bit more on this Ace of Cups vibes. Capricorn and Gemini are strong energy. Pisces, Sagittarius. You know the only sign that hasn't made an appearance yet? Leo. And yet I know some of you all are dealing with a Leo. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, Leo, Leo, Leo. Where are you at? If you're dealing with a Leo, it might be a little bit of a delayed reunion energy because we're going to see what's up. The Leo placements in your person's chart are not activating. They're hiding. It's like a cat, before it gets ready to bump something off the table, right? There is Leo energy here. It's just not showing up yet. Six of Swords, Page of Cups. Still want to make a love offer. Doesn't matter if they're a Leo or not at this point. Whoa, that devil's back. Capricorn, Eight of Cups. They're going to beat the devil energy on this one. Five of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. It's there. We got all 4 eighths. Oh my gosh, there's totally something in the Gemini reading for y'all. The Ace of Wands. I told you melt the butter. Hangman, this butter's got a delayed melting reaction to it. Pisces is strong on this vibe. Knight of Wands leads to the Star card on the Sun card. There's Leo. Leo sneaky. But they're still totally checking you out. Ace of Wands. We're going to need a bigger bib because they want to butter your crab legs, and they're reminiscing about previously times that crab legs had been buttered. Stop it! I'm trying to have a family-friendly channel here. It's your fault. Why you got to have those cute little crab legs that they totally are missing and reminiscing and all the other is-things about? Yeah, they're issing. Yeah, it's going to wind up being makeup boom boom. I cannot with you. Stop it. Jumping pretty. Stop it. Cancer, you got all 4 aces with 2 Ace of Cups. This is going to be the hey text word heard around the world. They are reliving so many of the good memories that you guys had. It's like the memories of like the guy's hand on the girl's legs while driving, or that coffee shop thing that I saw earlier. Just the times that you did have a minute or two to like hang out with them, like it kind of like the honeymoon phase. The water energy is beyond strong. We were kind of wandering in the tarot after dark, and that usually don't happen until like Scorpio vibes. Wherever you got Scorpio in your chart, it's activated, and your person like has totally noticed it. They're getting a little hot under the collar for you, Cancer. But the frustration vibes that comes in off of this is like the whole thing about like they do totally miss how you like ran the home space. Maybe you helped them get organized, or you just cooked for them and just did those little Cancerian things like you cleaned or organized a pantry or whatever. All right. You do rule the fourth house. I mean, you do know how to make the house a home. All right. So they're reminiscent. It's not all about the Ace of Wands stuff, although about 95% of it is. But okay. Really? We got you guys are totally, some of y'all, really, really dealing with a Gemini. But Aries has entered the chat too. Okay. They want to love on you. And you got all four aces. It really don't get much better than this. That's the wild part. Oh my gosh. I am mind blown. So the biggest thing about this though, it's like, it seems like that they're seeing how they were like always trying to control you or mold you into something like totally different than what you really were. And they never totally like let you just be yourself. Okay. Like they thought they were only trying to help you. That's the thing. But it was a lot more about not like what they said, but how they said it, right? Yeah, some of you guys, I can't even pull a timeline on this. This resonates to like all cancers. If this happened 5 minutes ago and you're checking in to see what happened, or if this happened 5 years ago, it don't matter at this point. There's literally, with all this Pisces energy showing up, there's no time in this energy. All right, it's 12th house vibes. They had to overcome whatever this intrusive energy is, though, because like whatever it was that they said, it cut deeper than planned and it hurt. And you tried to put up with it because you loved them. They do actually realize you put up with more than anyone else in their past ever could. That's the thing. You did trigger an awakening in this person. For some, they're just distant from their family even, okay? But they had to overcome all of this intrusive energy to be ready to move forward, okay? Interesting. Your wishes are totally granted. You didn't get the straight up Four of Wands. You got the Four of Wands broken down into all four aces, 5 aces if you count that you got 2 cups. That means you guys are both working to clear the slate, doing the work to come in with a fresh perspective on this. Okay? Look at Ringo's drumstick. Stop. Oh my gosh. And this is in the cross watchers. Some of you guys, this person, their Ace of Wands chakra is like, yeah. Okay. Okay. Even for my male Cancerians. Hey, Mama T. But anyhow, we're not going down that road. We'll leave that. We'll leave that. Stop it, Ringo. Who doesn't love Ringo? I mean, seriously. 3 of Swords, 8 of Wands. You will find out why all this happened because of the 10 of Cups. They are dreaming about the future with you. There was a loss in translation vibes because you guys had 2 different versions of your 10 of Cups futures, right? And they didn't really take the time to mold the 2 of them together to create the future for you two. And that 3 of Swords is what they had to overcome. This is the intrusive energy blocking the communication on this one, okay? It's going to be like an end of a lot of the problems for both of you guys. Like for them, it could just be a lot of intrusive thoughts in their head. Not so much like hearing voices vibes, but like friends, family, the whole peanut gallery. Oh gosh, don't talk to Cancer anymore. Oh, you should fix things with Cancer. You should. And they're like, stop, I don't know which way to go, right? Fixed energy with Leo comes out on that part. Pisces, Sagittarius too, though. Some of you guys, you or them could be born on the 10th, the 8th, the 18th, the 28th, the 3rd, the 30th, the 13th, 1st, the 11th, the 2nd, the 22nd, the 7th. There are a lot of repeating 8s. The 17th is here, the 1st, the 27th, 28th again. 30th comes out as well, too. Interesting. Basically 10th, 20th, or 30th at this point. Some of you guys might be seeing a lot of 10, 10, 10, 10, repeating 10s kind of a vibe. You know, the thing about this, on this 10 of Cups especially, for some, they're just distant. They just worked way too much and never slowed down to even make a few time for you. And you had to set the boundaries with them because they were making you feel just as invisible as like previous people and family, and that did, right? Back into that feeling invisible and stuff, and that it didn't, like, you didn't matter to them, right? They're regretting that choice, and that's what's propelling things forward on this 8 of Wands to the 10 of Cups, all right? They're regretting that choice and wishing that they could have come in differently. Realizing that it takes 2 to start a fight, and it also takes 2 to fix the fight, right? Some of you guys might find out they've actually gone into some therapy or some counseling for some of the stuff that got in the way even. They're doing the work. It's a lot of work, but they're actually, believe it or not, they're still doing it behind the scenes. And I'm being told they're doing it for you. The thing about this here, the whole thing, including the age gap, distance factors, family, extra people, the peanut gallery, all this stuff. This was all factors included into this one for learning the lessons about how to reshape your lives. Mutable energy on that, Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, but how to like mold each other's lives and to make time for each other in order to hear each other out so that you guys can each blend your 10 of Cups dreams for your long-term future into one solid 10 of Pentacles plan. Every little thing will wind up being okay on this. I like it for you. Cancer, claim this thing down in the comments. I see why God said, nope, do it tonight. Cancer needs the message. All right? And please hype, like the reading, subscribe, be a part of the fam. And remember, even if you just want to leave an emoji down there and keep your private life private in the comments, that's cool. God knows what you're thinking when you post it. I can still, me, fam, all of us can help you manifest. But remember too, Cancer, this will resonate to any placement of Cancer in your chart because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, but all the parts of your charts is why everybody wants to butter your crab legs. I'm done. I'm out. Oh my gosh, Cancer. Until next time, keep it between the ditches. Peace and love. I love you. See you later. You gotta go.